Happy Sunday guys, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I know this has been like really long requested and I'm sorry it's taken this long. I genuinely actually recorded this video last weekend as a get ready with me, but I actually can't do makeup, read questions and answer them at the same time. Like, it's just not something that I can physically do. Hats off to people that can, but I can only do one thing at a time. So this is why it's taken so long, but hopefully it was worth the wait. Okay, so like for my first video, I thought it'd just be good to do a Q&A, assumptions about me, and obviously I put something up on my stories like, I think like 2 weeks ago, asking you guys what you wanted to know, what your assumptions of me were. So I went through them and picked a few. The first question I got was, what are some of the things you do to keep yourself in a positive headspace? For me, I need like a routine. I need to like be going to bed at the same time every night, getting up at a similar time. I need to get enough sleep. I need to go outside. I am finding workouts a little bit frustrating at the moment, and I don't really think they do as much for me as going to the gym would headspace wise. So for me, getting out for a walk is what's really helping me right now. And also doing things that you love. So for me, that's drawing and reading. And that's about the extent of my hobbies, but those things really help me. And the next question I got was skincare product you couldn't live without. Wow, that's a really hard one. I've actually like really thought about this. I don't think I could go without washing my face, so I think I'd go for the Lush Ultra Blend, because it's like waxy and it's a balm. It doesn't like dehydrate your face, so I feel like that'd be the one thing I couldn't live without, because it cleans my face, it doesn't dry it out. Yeah, that's what I'm opting for. Lush Ultra Blend Cleanser, the one. I get this question all the time, how tall are you? I'm 5'3". I probably will be 5'3" for the rest of my life until I get old and start shrinking. Do you ever get worried about people finding your account? No. I used to all the time though. Like when I made this account, I mean, that's why I've got Claudia K-Fit rather than my name, Kate, because I didn't want people to find it. I genuinely made the account and like blocked every single person that I knew so that they would never find it. Like, I was really worried that people would be sat there going, who does she think she is? Now I really don't care. People want to be judgy about that, or they want to slut shame you, or left my straighteners on. I've returned. I honestly, that's like my worst fear, that I'll like burn the house down with my straighteners. I don't even think that's possible anymore, because I just think they beep all day and don't like really get that hot, but still, like, oh, I'm so bad at leaving things on, like the iron. Oh god, shouldn't be trusted in a house. Where was I? Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether lockdown has made me like this, because honestly, I was always that person who was so worried about what other people thought about me. Like, would get really upset if somebody says something negative. I wanted everybody to like me. If somebody wants to judge me, if somebody wants to sit there and talk about me behind my back, it's not my problem. I enjoy what I do. I know the context behind what I'm posting, and it's my body, it's my page. I'm not hurting anybody. So yeah, if you want to start a fitness page, or you want to take pictures of you in your pants, do it. Just do it. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Live your best life. Again, another question I get asked quite a lot are, what tattoos do you have? So all of my tattoos, bar 2 of them, which are probably the only 2 that I don't particularly like, have been done by my best friend, Lucy Scoville. She's based in Southsea and she is a sick artist. I'm not just saying that because she's my friend, because we weren't actually friends until after she started tattooing me, and she asked me on a yoga date, and to this day it's one of the best days ever. So this one is my favourite. I had this done for Halloween Flash Day, so it's obviously just a kitchen knife going for a flower. It's got a really cute little spider on there. Yeah, I really like that one. Then I've got this little fern, which Lucy did for me. There's a little cute dot work on there. Got some peonies going on the forearm. And also got this really cute tarot card. So I've got the High Priestess with a little cute little witchy hand holding it up. I've got this one, which is the one I get commented on the most, which is the rose on my sternum. And I'm not joking you. The pain. Oh my god, that was horrific. That genuinely almost had to ask her to stop. It hurt that much. And then she had to touch it up. Then I always forget about this one because I can't see it, but it's probably like my only sentimental tattoo. It's a Lily of the Valley, and it was actually the first tattoo that Lucy did for me. Start of our friendship. I've got this, which is awful. It's a quote which is so blown out that you can't even read it. And oh, this makes me cringe that I've got that. But this is why you don't get tattoos on your lunch break, because that will happen. And then I've got a CND logo on my ankle, which I had done when I was 16, and it's been done really badly and it's all blown out. I thought I was really cool at 16 getting a tattoo. Don't get underage tattoos because they'll look awful when you get older, because no reputable tattoo artist is going to tattoo you when you're 16. Just saying. What made you start what you do and what makes you want to continue? So, tea. I don't know. I don't actually remember why I started this account. I don't know. I actually can't remember. But my account, when I first started it, is very different to what it is now. Obviously, I took a year's break in between for mental health reasons. I started the account back up because I always just wondered what I could have done with it if I hadn't like stopped doing it. The reason I continue to do it is literally because of you guys. Like, the amount of DMs I get, and like genuinely I have actually sat in bed or on the sofa crying. So many girls like open up to me about their own personal experiences with mental health and explain to me that I've helped them in some way. And I don't know, like, I remember like when I started opening up about my mental health on this platform, and I found it so scary. Like, I literally remember like doing that post and like just putting my phone down and being like, oh my god, I don't want to look at that. Like, and yeah, I think for me, when I started doing those kinds of posts, I was just like, if that helps just one person, I'll be so happy. I did not expect so many messages from so many girls. Like, the community on here is like insane. I mean, there's girls on Instagram who genuinely hype me up so much. I genuinely have made some friends on here. I love being able to help people, and there are a lot of girls on this platform as well that help me. This is a question about tea, and it's, why do you use 2 tea bags? I just think double bagging tea is the way forward. I like my tea to be the colour of He-Man, strong but milky, double bag it, bit of blue milk in there. Perfect. What is your favourite movie of all time? Oh, I don't like having to pick favourites. I'm going to have to pick 2 because I can't just pick one. Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window is probably one of my favourite films. I love that film. It's got Grace Kelly in it. She looks unreal the whole time. It is such a good film. I like a film where they're just set in one place. Like, that's why I like Rear Window so much, because it is literally set. It's like a block of flats in America, and this guy's like broken his leg and he's just in a wheelchair and he's just like watching his neighbours, and he thinks he witnesses a murder, and it goes from there. But no one really leaves. Like, it's just all in the apartment, and you're like just watching him in his apartment and what's going on in the apartments in front of him. It is so good. Like, it is such a sick film. My second favourite movie of all time is probably Jurassic Park, because if you know me, you know that I really like dinosaurs. I've never really grown out of that. I'm not sure if I ever will. I find them really interesting. Like, how cool. And yeah, I love that film because, I don't know, I remember like watching it as a kid and being like, oh my god, could you imagine? And I remember like being genuinely scared that like scientists were going to bring dinosaurs back, and that the dinosaurs were going to eat my dog, and we were like going to be chased down the road. And I remember it like low-key terrifying me, but such a good film. So I thought I'd chuck in a fitnessy question, seeing as this is a fitness page. How often do you train during the week? So at the moment, I'm not really training very consistently because home workouts are just not for me. I don't really like them. Before lockdown, I was going to the gym like 5-6 times a week. So either with 2 rest days or 1 rest day. Ideally, I would be going 5 days a week with 2 rest days. This one made me laugh. So someone asked me if I tan with my socks and trainers on. No, I obviously don't do that. I go outside with my mirror, take pictures with my socks and trainers on, and then I take my socks and trainers off, and then I tan. Literally just do it for the gram. I do not tan with socks and trainers on, because otherwise I'd have like the most ridiculous tan lines ever. No. So I have actually had a few questions about this in different ways of asking, but you keep talking about surgery. What surgery? So those of you who've been following me from the start will know that I had an operation about 2 years ago where they cut my septum in half, pulled my palate apart, and I ended up with a gap of about 1 centimetre in between my teeth. So obviously they put braces on to close the gap, because genuinely it looked like somebody just knocked one of my teeth out. The next part of the operation, which was meant to happen in May, but obviously because of COVID it's been pushed back, so I don't know when it's going to be. But they've literally got to break both my top and bottom jaw. Bottom jaw's got to be pushed forward and up, and top jaw's got to be pushed back and down. Should be fun. Can't wait. What is your favourite gym exercise? I don't know, like, I get called Cable Kate at the gym because I'm always on the cables. I really like the standard squat, to be honest with you. I used to do squats on the Smith machine, which people in the gym were horrified by, but it was just because I was just really nervous about racking up a squat rack. Oslo's come to join. So I think I was just really nervous about racking up a squat rack. I was just worried that, mate, stop moaning. Where was I? Yeah, I was actually kind of like worried that the bar might drop on me. I wouldn't be able to put the bar back. I was worried I'd load up too heavy and something bad would happen. I'm really clumsy in the gym as well, so I was just basically worried of making an absolute tit out of myself. But I think working with a PT, I definitely have got more confidence now, and I do it by myself. And yeah, I'm really like loving all the compound movements at the moment. Like, basic is best. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for a simple squat. So this is my favourite question, and I really appreciate the person who asked me this. What is your favourite wine? Now, I really like red wine, obviously. I literally post it all the time. African Pinotage is my favourite kind of red wine. So yeah, that's what I'm going to opt for. Closely followed by an Argentinian Malbec. Okay, so I thought I'd just do some of the assumptions about me that I got through. Some of them are really weird, and I'm not really sure how I'm giving off these vibes. You like going to raves? I've literally never been to a rave in my life, and it's not really my thing. Like, I don't even like clubbing. I don't like loud noises. I don't like it when people come near me, like in my personal space. I don't like staying up too late. I just like an early night. I'm a lot of fun. You're a bad driver. Rude. No, I'm an excellent driver. Thank you. I failed my first test with 1 major and 2 minors. But my second test I actually passed with 1 minor, so I think I'm an excellent driver. You love horror movies? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I genuinely love them. I went through a phase when I was a teenager where I used to watch them all the time with one of the girls that lived down the end of my road, and we used to genuinely terrify ourselves, and my mum kind of put me on a ban because I just like genuinely remember like just being too afraid to even have a shower sometimes, because I was worried like something was going to come out of the drain and get me. But as I've gotten older, I've kind of, you know, leveled up a little bit, and I can handle my shit. So yeah, I really like horror film. You have a very large friendship circle. I wouldn't really say that. I've got like, I mainly hang out with like a few close friends. I have got like a few like friends that I've like met along the way. No, I don't really have like a big group of girlfriends, but I don't know, like I've got friends, but like I don't have like a massive circle of them, so I don't know what the answer is. You collect crystals and plants. Well, yes. I feel like I feel like that's really obvious though. You cry a lot. Yeah, I do actually. I cried at the Lloyd's TSB advert the other day because I think the little horse looks like Oslo. Like, I don't know. Oi, oi. Licking your bum on the bed. I don't know, I think he kind of looks like the horse from the Lloyd's TSB advert. Nobody agrees with me, but I also think he sometimes looks like a fruit bat, but nobody agrees with me there. Yes, I cry a lot, like all the time, at least once a week. I'm emotionally stable. You're a massive introvert. I think this is pretty accurate, to be fair. I think I've actually been described as an extroverted introvert because I think when I'm with people, I'm definitely like quite chatty. I can be quite loud, and I like to make people laugh. But I am actually very introverted. Like I find people really draining. Like if I've been hanging out with people, I need like a couple of days to myself to like recharge. And I don't really like to go out of my way to talk to people. I like to be left alone. And to be honest with you, I prefer my own company to other people. So I think I'm quite a big introvert, to be honest with you. Yeah. So yes, that was my Q&A / assumptions with me. I'm going to try and get some stuff uploaded like weekly, so that there's like a YouTube video up here on a Sunday. I know that a few people said they wanted like a day in the life, like vlog. So I mean, my life's really not that interesting at the moment, but I'm happy to show you what I do in the day. So cute. But yeah, so yeah, I'll definitely do that, and try and get some weekly uploads for you guys. But yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and if you don't already follow me on IG, I will put my handle down below, but it is claudiak.fit. Thank you.